destiny. And for Christian people today, Abraham points us to an even greater priest. You might think of Abraham as a priest. What a priest was in those days was somebody who interceded for people. He was the intermediary between God and the people. So the people were sinners. How is God going to forgive people of their sin? Well, they needed a priest to say, God, forgive them of their sin. That's what a priest did. So Abraham is acting as a priest for Sodom and Gomorrah, but Abraham really points us to an even greater priest, who is the Lord Jesus Christ. So you might say to the greatest priest, the Lord Jesus Christ. And as Jesus Christ intercedes for us, he doesn't say, Lord, if there's 50 righteous people, will you spare them? Lord, if there's 20 righteous people, will you spare them? The Lord Jesus knows there's no one righteous, no, not one. None of us have enough righteousness that would credit the forgiveness of other people around us. But Jesus would say, don't forgive them because any of them are righteous. Forgive them because I, the one righteous, sinless, spotless Son of God, willingly laid down my life, took on the punishment that they deserved into my own body on the cross. I'm asking for you to forgive them, not because they're worthy, but because I'm worthy. He's the great priest. Isaiah 53, verse 11, Isaiah the prophet predicts, he prophesies about the horrors of the cross. And he says there in Isaiah 53 that there it is on the screen. Out of the anguish of his soul, talking about the soul of Jesus Christ, he, God the Father, shall see and be satisfied. So he's talking about Jesus. Because of the anguish in Jesus' soul, God the Father would look upon his sacrifice and his laying down of his perfect life, and he would be satisfied. Not that God the Father was looking at the death of his son and saying, I kind of like that. That's sick. That's terrible. That's almost child abuse. It is instead God looking at the sacrifice of Jesus and saying, the one righteous is sufficient for the many unrighteous. And because he, the righteous one, has laid down his life on behalf of the unrighteous, I will not hold their sins against them.